Hi, so it's the end of week 4, and this is my 4th video blog for Fundamentals of Conducting. And this week we looked really intensely at orchestral scores. On Monday, Dr. Abrahams taught us how to mark the scores using different colored pencils and highlighters, and it's really cool the method that he uses. For instance, you use a different color for marking different dynamics. So when you're looking down, the different colors stick out to you in your conducting, and you mark cues in bright orange, so it's really hard to miss them. And you also mark the different sections of the piece, which is really helpful when trying to memorize the piece. I'm actually very surprised at how well I know the piece. Or how well I knew the piece, rather, before I'd even tried to conduct it or had even heard it, just from looking at it and going through and marking tempos and dynamics and stuff like that. Let's see. Wednesday, we actually got to conduct. So the class sat in the positions of the instruments in the orchestra, and if you were not conducting, your assignment was to be able to sing the instrument parts on solfege, depending on where you were sitting. And we sat this way so that we could practice giving cues, so that when we go to the school next week, we'll give cues to the right places in the orchestra. Let's see what else. Friday, we continued to do the same thing. And we really focused this week on cutting off at the end of pieces, and I think that everybody conducted. Yes, everybody conducted. And this week we're going to the high school across the road, and we're actually going to conduct their orchestra, which is going to be really cool because it's going to be like a master class. So we're going to conduct, and their regular band director, orchestra director, is going to stop us and help us fix things. So that's really cool. And let's see. Oh, we also learned about floating the baton this week. There's a specific part in the piece that we're conducting which is called Believe. And it's an oboe solo, which is doubled by the trumpets in case there isn't an oboe. And Dr. Abrahams showed us this new way of or a different style of conducting, rather, because we were using the batons, and it was really the first time we've used the batons this semester. He taught us what's called floating, and I would show you, but I'm really bad at it. I've been practicing and I just can't get it. But it's kind of cool. It actually makes a big difference in the sound when you really think about it. Let's see. Oh, the one thing I would notice about orchestra conducting versus choral conducting, well, with this specific piece, is that there isn't really much call for multiple types of of conducting. So you don't necessarily use different patterns such as like the Italian or the German. You kind of all just stick to the same form.